China's influence in the Pacific region is growing. This expansion is part of a broader strategy. China aims to strengthen ties with Pacific Island nations. This move has significant implications. China's approach involves diplomacy, trade, and cultural exchanges. They are investing heavily in infrastructure projects. These efforts are reshaping the region's dynamics. The Pacific Islands are becoming more intertwined with China. The significance of this move cannot be overstated. The Pacific region is crucial for global shipping routes. It also holds strategic military importance. China's presence here could shift the balance of power. China's Pacific push is not just about economics. It's also about increasing its geopolitical clout. This essay will explore the various facets of China's growing influence. We will look at the recent developments and their broader implications. In January 2023, a significant event took place. The China-Pacific Island countries' foreign ministers meeting was held in Xiamen. This meeting marked a new chapter in China-Pacific relations. High-level officials from Pacific Island nations attended. The meeting focused on enhancing cooperation. Topics included trade, investment, and cultural exchanges. China pledged more aid and development projects. This was a clear signal of China's commitment to the region. The Xiamen meeting also addressed security issues. China offered to help with maritime security. This includes combating illegal fishing and piracy. Such offers are appealing to Pacific Island nations. The meeting concluded with several agreements. These agreements covered various sectors. They are expected to boost economic and social development. The Xiamen meeting was a milestone in China-Pacific relations. The Pacific Islands hold strategic importance. They are located in a crucial part of the world. This region connects major shipping routes. Control over these routes is vital for global trade. The islands also have military significance. They provide access to vast ocean areas. This can be crucial for naval operations. China's interest in the Pacific is partly due to these factors. Natural resources are another reason. The Pacific region is rich in fisheries and minerals. These resources are valuable for economic growth. China is keen to secure access to them. The Pacific Islands also play a role in climate change. They are vulnerable to rising sea levels. This makes them important in global environmental discussions. China's engagement with these nations includes addressing climate issues. China's investment in the Pacific Islands is growing. Trade between China and these nations has increased significantly. In 2024, trade volume reached $10 billion. This is a substantial increase from previous years. China is investing in infrastructure projects. These include roads, ports, and airports. Such projects are crucial for economic development. They also enhance China's influence in the region. China's Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI, extends to the Pacific. Several Pacific Island nations are part of this initiative. The BRI aims to improve connectivity and trade. It also strengthens China's economic ties with these countries. The trade growth is not one-sided. Pacific Island nations export goods to China. These include seafood, timber, and minerals. The economic relationship is mutually beneficial. It is expected to grow further in the coming years. Section 5. Cultural and educational exchanges. China is also focusing on cultural and educational exchanges. These initiatives aim to build people-to-people ties. They include scholarships for Pacific Island students. Many students are studying in Chinese universities. Cultural exchanges are also on the rise. Chinese cultural centers are being established. These centers promote Chinese language and culture. They also host events and exhibitions. China is sending teachers and experts to the Pacific Islands. They are helping with education and training. This includes vocational training in various fields. Such initiatives are enhancing skills and knowledge. People-to-people exchanges are building goodwill. They are creating a positive image of China. These efforts are part of China's soft power strategy. They complement its economic and diplomatic initiatives. Section 6. Western concerns and responses. China's growing influence in the Pacific has raised significant concerns among Western nations. Western countries, particularly the US and Australia, are increasingly wary of China's expanding footprint. They see China's actions as a direct threat to their strategic and economic interests in the region. This perception has led to a surge in diplomatic activity and strategic planning. The US and Australia are actively working to strengthen their ties with Pacific Island nations through various initiatives. They are offering more aid, investment, and development projects to these nations. This is a concerted effort to counter China's growing influence and presence in the region. Additionally, they are increasing their military presence and conducting joint exercises. Western countries are emphasizing shared values such as democracy and human rights. They highlight the importance of freedom of speech and human rights in their engagements. This approach stands in contrast to China's focus on infrastructure and economic investments. Western nations are also focusing on promoting transparency and good governance. The competition between China and the West is intensifying, creating a tense atmosphere. This rivalry is creating a complex and challenging geopolitical landscape. Pacific Island nations find themselves caught in the middle of this power struggle. They are trying to balance their relationships with both sides, navigating a delicate diplomatic path. Section 7. Geopolitical implications, Taiwan and security issues. China's Pacific push has geopolitical implications. One of the key issues is Taiwan. China considers Taiwan a part of its territory. It is concerned about Taiwan's relations with Pacific Island nations. Several Pacific Island nations have diplomatic ties with Taiwan. China is working to change this. It is offering incentives to switch recognition. This is part of its broader strategy to isolate Taiwan. Security issues are also significant. China's presence in the Pacific affects regional security dynamics. It is increasing its military cooperation with Pacific Island nations. This includes joint exercises and training. The US and its allies are concerned about this. They fear it could lead to increased militarization. There are worries about freedom of navigation. The geopolitical implications are far-reaching. They affect the balance of power in the region. Section 8. Reactions from Pacific Island countries. Pacific Island countries have mixed reactions. Some welcome China's involvement. They see it as an opportunity for development. China's aid and investment are crucial for their economies. Other countries are more cautious. They are concerned about debt and dependency. There are worries about the environmental impact of projects. Transparency and governance are also issues. Pacific Island nations are trying to balance their interests. They want to benefit from China's investments. At the same time, they want to maintain good relations with the West. This balancing act is challenging. Climate change is a priority for these nations. They are vulnerable to its impacts. They want China to play a constructive role. This includes support for climate adaptation and mitigation. Their stance on China is influenced by these factors. Section 9. Climate change and environmental concerns. Climate change is a critical issue for Pacific Island nations, affecting their daily lives and future prospects. They are on the front lines of its impacts, experiencing firsthand the devastating effects. Rising sea levels and extreme weather events are major threats, causing significant damage to homes and infrastructure. These countries are advocating for global action, pushing for stronger international commitments to combat climate change. China is engaging with Pacific Island nations on climate issues, recognizing the urgency of the situation. It is offering support for adaptation and mitigation, helping these nations build resilience. This includes funding for renewable energy projects, which are crucial for reducing carbon footprints. China is also involved in environmental conservation efforts such as reforestation and marine protection. However, there are concerns about China's environmental record, particularly its industrial pollution. Some infrastructure projects have environmental impacts, raising questions about their long-term sustainability. There are worries about sustainability and ecological damage, which could undermine conservation efforts. Pacific Island nations are urging China to prioritize green development, ensuring that projects are environmentally friendly. Climate change is a common ground for cooperation, fostering partnerships for a sustainable future. It is an area where China can play a positive role, contributing to global efforts to combat climate change. Addressing environmental concerns is crucial for the future, ensuring that these islands remain habitable. It is a key aspect of China's engagement with the Pacific, highlighting the importance of international collaboration. Section 10. Conclusion. Broader implications for global and regional politics. China's Pacific push has broad implications that extend far beyond the immediate region. It is reshaping the geopolitical landscape in profound ways, altering alliances and power dynamics. The region is becoming a focal point of global competition, attracting attention from major world powers. China's influence is growing, but so are the challenges and complexities that come with it. The Pacific Islands are strategically important, serving as key points for both economic and military activities. They hold significant economic and military value. China's engagement in the region is multifaceted and comprehensive. It includes diplomacy, trade, and cultural exchanges, all aimed at strengthening ties. These efforts are enhancing China's presence and influence in the region. Western countries are responding to China's actions with increased involvement and strategic initiatives. They are ramping up their presence and activities in the region to counterbalance China's influence. This is creating a complex and competitive environment, with multiple players vying for influence. The balance of power is shifting, and the stakes are high for all involved. Pacific Island nations are navigating this intricate landscape with caution and strategic foresight. They are balancing their relationships with China and the West, seeking to maximize benefits while minimizing risks. Climate change is a critical issue for them, adding another layer of complexity to their geopolitical strategies. Their future depends on effective cooperation and sustainable development initiatives. The broader implications are significant for global and regional politics, influencing policies and alliances worldwide.